Hi, how are you, Priya? How are you doing? Hi, Priya. How are you? I'm going to say my name. Of course, you're Priya. Shivanj. Priya, how are you? How are you doing? Guys, don't forget to like. You say my name. I would like and subscribe. But Priya, hi, good evening. How are you, Suki? How are you doing? Sansuk. Oh, what a pretty name. How are you? Good evening. How are you doing? I'm all right. And you? Welcome to Nora's evening live stream. That you have WhatsApp? Yes. Remember me, yeah? And I forget about you, Priya. I cannot forget. You're the one who told me good night. My mom wants to sleep. Actually, it's so hard for me to forget people. I don't usually forget them. My mind or my brain is full of people's name. I don't usually forget unless maybe someone has done wrong to me. That's when I forget about them. And me, when I say that I forget about someone completely. Yes, I can remember your name, but sometimes even remembering their name, it's hard. I don't know. I find it. Why do you want my number? First, tell me the reason why you want my number. If it's about business, then ta-da, she'll give you the number. She'll be like, And then you get the number, you see that if it's not about business, we're talking about business. Tell me, is it business? I need money, that's why I have to ask. You know, give me. Yeah, I do remember the face, my dear friend. I do remember everything. I do remember. As I told you, it's hard for me to forget unless I just wanted to forget, and then I'll be like, I don't remember. But if I have no issues with you, I'll immediately open my brain and I'm like, tick, 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 now new face, T, T, T. Really? Really, 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 really. Guys, you guys, you're Indian, but let me ask you a question, Are your parents also tough like our parents, like our African parents? You know, today I was in the kitchen and then I just remember that my mother used to tell us that tears won't solve anything. And also, if you come back from school and then you tell her, she asks you, what's wrong with you? Why the sad face today? My classmate maybe fought with me, or maybe my classmate was bullying me, and then he'll ask you, you mean you don't have hands? Can't you defend yourself? If someone bullies you, you know how to deal with them. Period. My mother used to say things that could make you, like, she never wanted to raise cowards. Like, those words she used to say, as a child you'd be like, what kind of a mother is this, is telling me to go to school? And then but later on, you realize that, hey, it's for the best, it's for the good. Pray, pinch there. You mean your mother used to tell you to pinch them? Me, I remember my mother could tell me, if you get into a problem at school, make sure that you solve those problems yourselves, okay? She will not come to your school. She will not come. And you have to come back home happy. There is no going back home when you're sad. No, you're going home with bruises, and then you tell her that so and so is the one who. She'll be like, are you ahead? Can't you fight back? She'll tell you that, you mean you can't fight back? So for you, you're just there. For you, just there like a punching bag, so that anyone who wants to punch you can just do whatever they want with you. Oh, please. Next time, if you come back home looking miserable like that, I'll add on top. From where they have stopped, that's where I'll start. The next day you go to school, you don't. I go to call the monitor. Monitors in school, they were the worst. Monitors in school, they could want you to write them. Like, they'll tell you, if you don't want me to write your name under the list of those who maybe vernacular speakers and maybe the talkers in the class, he will tell you that, buy for me something so that I don't write your name. maybe or maybe give me your breakfast, or maybe give me money so that I don't write your name. You know what I used to tell them? Do whatever you want, I don't care. So that's what I used to tell them. So that's what I used to tell. I'll be like, do whatever you want. Feel free to write my name. You can write my name anywhere you want, but I don't care. Hi, how are you? How are you, my dear friend? I hope you're doing fine. Another thing at home. Another thing at home, our mother used to tell us that you have to cook. So me, actually, I learned cooking when I was 13 years old. I didn't know how to cook at a young age. So every time they could tell me to cook, I knew nothing about cooking. How are you? How are you doing today, Rambi? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Nora's evening live stream. So, they could tell us to cook, but me cooking was a problem to me. I never wanted to cook. My job was to play and get tired and go to bed. And then when she finds you sleeping, she'll be like, did you cook? I'm like, no, I don't want to cook. And then my mom will be like, so when you grow up, who do you think will be cooking for you? Am I your father's maid? Am I your father's maid? And you're like, no, you're not. So if I tell you to cook, why are you sleeping? And you're like, I'm tired. Did I send you to play? Did I give you a ticket to go and play? Those things. And then maybe when you go to play far away from your house, and then you come back home very dirty that day, they will cane your feet. You know the palm of your feet, on your footstools. They will cane your footstools, and then she'll tell you, I'm in the second stand. They will cane you, and then you feel like, Mama, tomorrow I'm not going to play again. And then the next day, let me first wait the other one who's talking. Mothers, they could always tell us that don't think Don't think always crying will solve your problems, and this is what they will always say, that the more you become weak, it's you who will suffer in the future. I won't be there when you're suffering. They'll be like, continue being. uh, how do they used to say it? Like, continue being a chicken. Hmm? Continue being a chicken. In the future, it's you who will suffer. I won't be there to help you. Hmm? While others are fighting back for themselves, you're there. Continue. And those words will haunt you. Those words will haunt you. You're trying to be emotion in their house, they will tell you. Wait, when you go to your husband's house, that's where you'll be emotion. You see this thing of you crying, and you're like, you're there crying, and then they ask you, why are you crying? That I have some problem. They'll tell you, those problems, you see, in my house, you don't carry problems here. Do you pay any bills in this house? That no. So what's your problem? you know, guys, you might think African mothers, they are mean, but they are not mean. Their words actually has a very big meaning. You might take them wrong, but when you grow up, that's when you realize that, hey, this is what they used to mean. For them, they used to like using the opposite words. Like someone, instead of giving you the action, they use the opposite. Like, for example, they'll tell you, have you swept the compound? Have you swept the compound? If you look at the compound, do you see it? Do you see it when it has been swept? The house has already been cleaned, or the house has already been mopped. If you look into the house inside, do you see the house mopped? They will tell you. I don't see my saucepan. Wow, I can see my saucepans are shining today. That means that you need to go and get the saucepans and scrub them until they shine like this. Have you ever scrubbed a saucepan and then it reaches to a certain point when it's like a mirror? My mom could make us scrub saucepans, and my mom is someone who does not like. You see, she doesn't like to even to step on something. She does not want to feel anything on her toes. The woman used to make us work. Eh? Yeah. We reached a time we could be like, is this really our mom? And then when she hears it and she's like, yes, I'm your mother. I'm your mother. No one will be a better mother to you, like. But she was 100% correct. No one would ever be like her. Because she raised us well. You see, sometimes parents being harsh on their children, it's not child abuse. Leave alone nowadays if you find a 12-year-old is washing, cleaning, and you're like, that's child abuse. Please, that's not child abuse. They are training that child. You see the life we are in nowadays. The generation has changed. Things has changed totally. You see, even applying for a job as a dishwasher, you need an application. You need to show them that you're good at washing plates. So if you find someone training their child to do something, don't start calling up. Don't call police. Don't go and call. If you see maybe that child is being abused, being like caned, that child is not being given food, that child is not being taken to school, there you have the right to report. But someone is teaching a child to sweep the compound, someone is teaching a child to fetch water by using this 1 liter jerry cans or 2 liter, and then you're saying that, oh, that's child abuse. I think we should call child welfare into this matter. Please, some people nowadays, you've taken things too far. Before you act, first think. First follow the case of that child. Okay? Observe. What's really going on? Is this child really being mistreated, or they are just given choice to do? You see, that's where we all learn from. But nowadays, even a small thing like this, police, child welfare, this person is mistreating a child. You're teaching children bad manners nowadays. You're teaching children bad manners. You're not raising princesses, guys. That's why children of nowadays, they are like scraps. They speak anyhow back to their parents. When a parent does not, I remember there's a child that once stoned the mother. The mother refused to buy him a new phone. And then the child grabbed these toys, those the plastic toys for the babies. The kid picked it, and when I saw it, I was like, if that was my mother and the woman was pregnant, you're throwing a car on her, but it was a plastic car. But even if that, why would you throw something like that to your mother just because your mother has refused to buy for you a new phone? Nowadays, people think raising children and allowing them to talk to them anyhow. You see, back then, if I say back then, some of you will be like, Nora, in which year were you born in? You see, sometimes people think African parents are they're people from the old generation that they don't know anything. They know. But you know why okay, I know it's not only African parents, because I see some people like, come to Mexico, come to China. That's when you realize that mothers are mothers. To be honest, sometimes kids need to be flogged. You see, if you don't raise your voice to a child, how will he know or she will know that she has done wrong? How will you know that she has done wrong? Let your no be no to your child. If your child have done a mistake, punish them. Tell them, today there's no watching TV. There is no watching TV. If it's for 2 days, let it be for 2 days. We will grow up where there were no TV. There was only a radio where you just have to listen. There was no such things where you have to go and play in the soil, and then come back home when you're dirty. You have to wash dishes. If you're 6 at home, one of you will wash, one of you will mop the house, one of you will cook, one of you will go and fetch water. If it's fetch firewood, if you're in the village, you go like with a lot of other gangs, and then you fetch firewood, and then you come back, because in the forest you can't go there alone. You have to go when you're a lot of people, and then bring firewood. You have to fetch water. You have to go. Some people are there home, they don't have enough money to buy meat. You have to go and start going and get vegetables to the garden and come. Make sure that vegetable is clean, cook it, prepare dinner for your parents. Your parents will eat and say thank you for cooking. And you're there just because they told you. Your parents yelled at you. You're calling child service. Oh, my parents, they spoke back to me. In my mother's house, if you do that. In my mother's house, if you try it, that you're calling who? Child what? To come and do what? You see that child whatever, my mom would beat you and her. I thank God that in Uganda, even the child welfare, they'll first ask a question around the neighbors and see the behavior of that child. because they cannot take a child who is the one misbehaving around. The first look into the problem. Who is the problem here? In Uganda, don't think that you're going to go and call a police to your parents and then you think the police is going to be on your side. No. They will investigate. Who is in fault here? Is it you or your parents? If it's you, the police itself, it will teach you a lesson and make you go apologize to your parents. That's how police they are in Uganda. You will not just go and report your parents that, oh, my parents has been doing this. No. Children, they can lie. Children can lie for the entire country. Right. They'll first do the investigation on you, and then if they say your parents are the one in fault, still, they have no take you. They will only make you to apologize to your parents and make you understand that your parents are your parents. When grown-ups I've told you something, make sure that you understand. That's why in Africa, police, don't think that the police has a place where they'll tell you that, oh, you're going to go and stay with your... In Africa, there's no such thing as foster. There's no foster home. There is no foster homes in Africa. No one should lie. You will bear it with your parents. If your mother if your mom and dad, they are like military people, you will bear them. If your parents are there, you will bear them. There is no way you're going to say that, oh, take me where? Take me, I need to go and stay. You will not go, because people have their own problems. The government, they have no time to fund such people that you're going to stay with foster parents. They are the one to tell you we love you. In Uganda, we were told, we grew up knowing that the only people who love you, that's your mother and your father. If you fail to have both of them, either your grandmother, either your grandfather, if you fail to have both of those two people, your aunties or your uncles from your parents' side, you will choose from those who to grow up with. And if you find life is too hard for you, you have a choice to leave home, go start looking for a job and work. That's why you find a lot of people in Africa, they have experienced like they ran away from their homes at a young age. At the age of 14, 15, they started living their own life. Someone has experienced hardship from 13, they started renting their own houses. They grew up, now they're into their adult ages. They're just like back then. So in Africa, there's no way you're going to tell someone that I'll be staying with my foster parents. There's no such things. You'll stay with your parents. If you're tired of staying at home, go look for a job. That's the only option in Africa. Or maybe if you don't want to stay with your parents, feel free to go get married. But if you're there and start getting problems, go to them and tell them that my husband, they'll ask you, did we send you? Did we send you? You're the one who left home. You were tired of being told what to do, and you wanted to go and live with someone. Now you've seen. For them, they always have this say of, once you go out there, make sure that you don't come back home. You come back home when you've made it. Don't come home with kids that we did not send you. We didn't send you with kids. You're the one who left. So if you come back with your kids, they'll tell you take care of your kids. Those are your problem now. So now, from those children, you're going to learn how parenting is. So that's when your mind start to grow and you're like, okay, this is where my parents used to tell me that I should be a good child. I should listen. I I should have done this when my parents were telling me to do this, and for you when they were telling you, you're like, my parents, I think they're disturbing my right as a child. They are taking away my right as a child. In Africa, there is no such thing as your parents taking away your right. In Africa, it's a place where your parents will wake up in the morning, and then you report them to the police and tell them that my parents, they have failed to pay for me school fees. They will tell you there's a government school. If they don't have money to pay for you, go to a government school and study. That's the only option they can give you. That's the only option they will give you. And if you don't have any option, they'll be like, any question? No question. So if I'm lying in any of these things that I'm saying, someone say, Nora, it's not true. I'm an African. I grew up in Uganda, and I speak through the things that I've seen with my own two eyes. So I wouldn't come out and say, oh, this, no. Because even me, I've ever gone through that experience. In Africa, there's no foster homes, my darling people. There is no. You know, if someone wanted this person called me and told me that, "Hi Nora, how are you?" And my mom was sitting in the background while I was on the video chat. And this person was like, hey mama, how are you? My mom was like, I'm fine, how are you? How have you been? That's what my mom said, and my mom was quiet. This person was like, hey Nora, why is your mom having that serious face? My mom told that person that, do you always want me to put my teeth out like this? My friend was like, your mom is rude. Why is she rude to me? My mom was like, mere perina ko bati egeri kiwibe. My mom was like, akuoba wiye tiyo maberi nyomita nyiel samora jaketh laka na amini kosa So you know why African parents, they don't usually smile, They will ask you, why would I always, they are always smiling actually all the time does not make sense. It's like me sometimes. You'll find me, I'm so quiet. Like just that here I'm doing my live stream and I have to put that smiling face for you guys, like I've always to show you that. But if I decide to give you a serious look, I'll be like, hi. But it does not mean that I'm giving you maybe I'm moody, or it's just that I have nothing to talk about. That's why I have to be quiet. So my friend was like, your mom is scaring me. I don't even know if I can visit you guys. Oh, my mom was like, my mom was like, don't even think of coming. Because even me, I can't relate that behavior of yours. You want everyone to treat you like a king. You want everyone to carry you on their palm. No, stay at your father's house. No one is inviting you to our house, okay? Anger management, your food. They don't believe in that. They will train you to be a good child. Hey, you're with African parents. My mother used to tell me and my siblings that one day I'll be no more here. But all the things that I've told you, you will remember them and say, Mother was right. She only wanted the best for us. Because a mother who wishes well her child will make sure that her child grows up what's wrong and what's right. So whatever I tell you now, you might see it as a punishment. You might think that, your mother, I don't love you. But no one in this world loves you more than I do. Me, that's what I remember from my mother telling us when we were young. She was like, I'm training you guys to grow up to be better people. I'm raising you guys to grow up learning to stand on your own, because what you see here is not what you're going to find in the future. People are very different. You're still young now, you might not understand. But once you guys grow up, you'll understand that, yes, what mother used to say is now reality. At a young age, you will not know anything. Of course, you'll be like, Mbamba. Mbamba. Smoky. So tell me, guys, how was your childhood? How did your parents raise you? Did they raise you like our African parents, where they could tell you that it's only for your well-being, for your future? You see, our parents actually raising a child to grow up well, it doesn't mean that you have to come from a rich family or you have to, it's just on how you were brought up. Hello, how are you, my dear friend? Thank you so much. How are you? I hope you're doing great. It depends on how you were brought up. And that bringing up of a child, it's where one day your child will go and people will be like, hey Nora, how is your day? My day is good. I'm all right. I'm not complaining, but I don't know why nowadays I can't sleep. I can't sleep. What's the topic today? The topic is about how we were raised. Gulu, tell me, when you were growing up, what was that thing that your mother did for your future, that it will help you in the future? That they were only doing that for your own good. No, I feel better. You feel better? That's good for you. But me, I don't know why. Ever since this week started, I haven't been sleeping at night. At night, during daytime, I can't sleep. I go to bed, I want to sleep. When I reach there, I don't close my eyes. I start to think of nonsense. You know, nonsense, only nothing. Now your face is changed. You're looking pretty martial. Wabula muntu gwe. Really, my face has changed. My future with you, not with me. come on, not with me. Like, okay, like for us, our parents used to, like, okay, I wouldn't say parents, it was only my mom. My mom used to tell us when we were kids that teaching us, like, okay, how to cook, wash clothes, iron, to do everything at home, to do the choices at home. She was like, it was for your own good, and it was for our future. And she will go on telling us that why you forgot our promise we do each other. What you promise? Did I then promise anything? Ajulimba. Eh? My lips is even itching me. Why are you lying that? Why you forgot our promise? The only promise I remember you told me that you will be going back home in April next year and you're going to buy me sari. That's what I remember. And you have to bring a lot of things so that you send me here. Mm. You forgot 5 years ago what you said. 5 years ago? What did I say 5 years ago? Don't be serious. I was just okay. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I can't remember anything from 5 years. More promise, I will send you sorry. You will send me sorry. What kind of a friend are you? So do you only send me sorry and say, hey Nora, I'm sorry? Is that so? So we growing up, actually, I've learned so much that now when I sit down, I look at myself, I'm like, mother was right. You know, mother was right. Nowadays, if you don't learn to stand up for yourself, but hey Nora, no, you change. Really, I've changed. How have I changed? I can't say that I've changed. It's me. It's me. Or maybe because you've taken long without seeing me. Now I fall in love with you. You with your drama. You. What's wrong with you? Do you like me? I like you, my friend, because you make me laugh. You make me laugh every time you come. So, what was I saying? I was telling you guys, you see, where is all pupils? No one watching. I wonder where they have gone. I think they have gone for prayer. I can't see anyone. That's why I usually run away. I disappear. Nora, do something different. Like, tell me, something like what? You need to. Yes, I do. I do that. I usually do that, but I don't know what's really happening. And the problem, I don't understand their language. Make an Indian woman friend with friendship and do and go each other life and do something. That's what I do. I usually do that with. There's a lady here that I usually do it with. I know according to my time during that period of children going to school, it's hard for me always to be awake like at around late. Add any Indian women your life, and also you add any Indian women their life understand what I am talking about. Yes, I do. I do understand what you're talking about, my dear friend. But you see, the problem is the language barrier. You see, the language barrier is a problem here. That me, I speak English, and people are speaking the language that I don't even understand. If at least like Mishi, you see Mishka here, I usually go to Mishka's live stream, okay? You know her, she usually comes here to mine. So she's the only person that I know. At least for her, she speaks English. But others, others don't speak English. They don't understand me when I speak English. They're like, no, sister, me no understand English. You know, me Nora don't understand. Me I don't understand any Hindu. My English good or not? Tell me. Your English is good. Your English is good, my friend. Your English is good. Don't be mad at me doing that. Hmm? You very good. Bolo bolo, bolo bolo, my friend. Mama G, G, G. Those are the only thing I hear people saying. G, G, bolo bolo. Nay, nay, nay. Nay means no. That's the only thing. I actually learned that thing from Indian movie that nay means no. Mary means love. Mary. Mary means love. You see? And namaste. Namaste, our neighbors, they used to say namaste. And namaskar, I was told that there are some Indians who greet like that. It's a greeting like namaskar. So my friend, bolo bolo. Bolo bolo. Who is teach you in I told you I learned it from Mishka. You know the other lady? Hmm? What happened? I was actually talking to my sister. It's my sister that sent me a notification, so I had to respond. I was talking to my sister. Do you remember the lady last time that you told her that you might drive, eh? She's the one. That's where I learned it from. Hmm. Oh, she was a lady. Thank God. So you were thinking it was so. It was a lady. I learned, not actually how taught me, but I learned from her life. That's where I was like, hey, G, my G. Blah, blah. They could say things that you don't even understand. Cha 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 cha. So the evening has come. What should I do? You already know I'm jealous person. Send me that saree that you promised. Hey, is it raining that side where you are? Is it raining there? This year it has taken long without raining here. Last year in October it was raining here, but this year it didn't rain. I had even to I had to mark it in my calendar. But October is about to end with no rain, to be honest. Last year it rained, but this year I didn't see any rain. Okay. 2030, when I go in, I will send you. You will send rain through. Where will the rain pass? Where will the rain pass? I mean the rain. Norah, I can't forget that day when I told you now I'm sad, I feel lonely. You told me come and I hug you. Thank you so much, Nora. You are great. Oh, you're welcome. I hope that day you felt good. Yeah, it's always good to be kind to others. I hope you liked my big hug. If someone send you a big hug and then they tell you, cry here. It really makes you feel good. Really, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. The day really I was still crying. The day really I was still crying. I don't know what you were going through that day, but I pray whatever it was, may you heal from it. I know sometimes you can have some emotional breakdown and you don't have anyone to share the pain with, but the only way it's sometimes maybe to cry, and maybe you just need a hug to feel well, to feel good, and to feel like, yeah, someone can feel you, someone can feel your pain. But you're welcome, my dear friend. You're welcome. Thank you for acknowledging that. Someone is looking at me. 2,000. God bless you too, my dear friend. Thank you to you, always cheer me up. You know, you also cheer me out. Every time you come, you make me laugh, you say the words, and then you find some people annoyed, yet they don't know you, that you're just trying to cheer me up, you know. You know, sometimes people just see and they're like, oh, this guy, I think this guy is just being a problem, this guy is being abusive, and they don't know that, you know, sometimes you're just funny, you're just a funny person, someone who just comes and say funny things, and then others. Me, I've realized that here people sometimes they think that, oh, you're being too serious, he's being real. No, someone just trying to make fun, just someone to laugh through the day. Will you go on just being sad? No, I don't think you will go on the entire day being sad and being mad. You have to smile and like now I need to go. Billion blessings. Oh, thank you. Me too, actually, I have to. So, hey, thank you so much. But I'm talking with you maybe 3 months, but you didn't think who I am. How am I looking? Why showing those angry faces? Eh? You didn't say nice once time, Guru. Please put your pic. But I think by now you should know that I'm someone who minds my own business. I think by now you should know. You know, I usually don't like asking people, like I'm too private. Hmm? I like respecting someone's privacy. So it's you to say that, okay, Nora, I'm going to your Facebook. I'll send my pic to you so that you see me. Feel free. That means you never think about me after you're like, now I'm sad. There I'm sad. There I'm sad at. Why would you even say that? You see, the last time I was wondering, that day when you told me that, you know, I feel like crying. That day I was even wondering, I was like, I wonder what happened to him. Is he okay? And then you say that Nora does not even think about you. Hey, why would you say that? I always do. It's just that you should have learned from the day you saw me. You would have learned that Nora is someone who minds her own business. I'm someone who does not interfere into other people's business. So it's you to tell me that. I even told you that, yeah, you can follow me on Facebook. But you are like, I don't need. My love is only one side. Hmm. Anyway, thank you so much for the wonderful evening. Thank you for always cheering me up. Thank you. Don't worry, one day I'll buy you a drink. Tell me, what kind of drink do you take? So I can buy for you and I send you. Tell me what you drink, I'll buy on my bill. I send it to you and I say thank you so much for always making me smile. Bye-bye. We are going. We are going. Say bye. Na, 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 na. Okay. Oh, really? You mean drink alcohol? Not only that, you can drink maybe soda. If you don't take that, you can just tell me which soda do you take, I'll buy for you. Or maybe you take juice, I can buy for you juice. If you drink water, we buy a carton of bottles. If you drink water, I buy a carton. Oh, use. Oh, you tried send me Pepsi. Pepsi has too much sugar. Um, okay, I'll send you Pepsi. Don't worry. I'll buy Pepsi, a carton of Pepsi, and then I'll send it to you. I did ask you for the price. I did ask you for a price. If someone is going to buy for you a present, you don't tell them the price. I know, I know that you can afford it, but you don't tell someone the price of what they are going to buy for you. You just wait. A present is a present. You're trying to, if you tell someone the price, it's like you're trying to tell them that what you're going to buy for me is cheap. That's in the actual sense. Like, okay, let me tell you the price because I know it's cheap. Don't ever do that. You're looking down into my pocket. Good night.